And I just want to start getting the car and the caravan ready for, I suppose, this first proper trip that I've gone on since I've got back. And one of the jobs I want to do, one of the front lights works and the other doesn't. Now this I think it's been the last year it started playing up, and it would go off for a little bit but then go back on again, then off, then on. But since I've got back to New Zealand, it's never turned on again. So I'm going to be good. I'm going to actually have a look and see if I can fix it now. So one issue it could be is the connection from the car to the caravan. You might be curious, is your connection different to mine? I did know in the UK mine was a circle, but here in New Zealand it's this shape. So I've actually had a previous play around with this, adding a knife in between these slots and seeing if that makes a difference, because that's what I've seen mechanics in the past do, but nothing's changed. So I'm going to have a look at the light part too, and just unscrew it and see if there's any obvious issues there. Well, they both look well attached. So I'm just going to turn on the lights and connect the car to the caravan and just see if the light's going to turn on now. Well, it's definitely not, it's not on. The other one is, but this side just isn't on. So, doesn't look like power is reaching this light. Oh, maybe it's the bulb. I wonder if it's as simple as the bulb's gone. What I really need is one of those tools where you can see if there's current actually reaching this side. So I've got a friend in the area with a whole lot of handy tools like that, so I might see if I can borrow it. So as well as oranges and grapevines, there's also some sunflowers. It's just such a happy look. I love these flowers. You can't help but smile when you see them driving in. So I'm melting a bit. Probably the worst time to be doing these jobs, but another one I wanted to do before going to Gisborne was adding new sealant to 3 of the screws at the base of the shower, because I suspect one of them is letting some water through and it's damaging a little bit of wood on the outside of the shower. Possibly this one. I think this might be the culprit. Although interestingly enough, that one doesn't seem to have any sealant. This one at least has a little bit of sealant coming out. Make sure it doesn't go down that hole. It'd be annoying. So I bought this non-setting sealant from Burns Co. a while ago, and yeah, finally going to use it. So this is a job I've been procrastinating about for a little while. I want to try and clear out the soot from the back of the fridge. I'm in Gisborne and I just haven't been able to find any gas specialists, particularly for caravans in the area. The ones I've found seem to be around Auckland. So the area I'm about to travel to, it would be really handy if the fridge would sometimes at least work on gas. At the moment it's not working at all. It's only working on power when we're plugged in. So I'll give it a go. I bought this fun tool, and I also bought some of these tools. So between those two things, hopefully I can clear the flue enough for it to start working again. See, it's definitely due a clean. You can see all the soot. And actually last summer I installed a fridge fan and explained how it all worked, and then I accidentally deleted all the footage. So I have a fridge fan. What I've learned is I should have more than one. One doesn't really do the job. How hot is that? Pretty warm. That apparently lets you see the flame. Got a bit of a hole there. The gas flame, I think, comes in here and is lit at the bottom there, and then goes up here and comes out here. So it does look like I can unscrew that and more easily reach the rest of it. Would be handy if I could get this off. Got this top bit end off, and then this was down the tube too, and it's all sooty, so I'm just going to use my compressed air to clean these things. That did. Whoa. So at this point my camera battery runs out and my spare one is not charged, but I also blast air into the bottom hole of the flue, and I find that soot ends up coating the top of the fridge and even gets onto the table in the caravan. So, okay, it's working fine on power because I'm plugged in. Let's try it on gas. Okay, I'm just going to leave it on running on gas. So far so good, no error has turned up. And I've just forgotten the name of this again. Meter something. But I've been able to borrow it. Hopefully it will tell me if it's the bulb that's the problem. This is highly confusing, but I was told to put it, because I'm checking for 12 volt, I should put it at 20, and then it's the V with the line, apparently. No idea why, but that's what I've set it to. I do know this is positive and this is negative, but I don't know how I can tell that from here. There's a white and a black, so I'm going to assume I put this on the black wire, so we'll see. Yep, I got 10 volts coming through. So I think that means power's coming through to the light, but it's the actual light bulb that's gone, which is an easy fix. It's about 40 New Zealand dollars through a website in New Zealand plus postage. So I'm not going to be able to have the light working for this road trip, but at least I can maybe order it now and have it arrive by the time I get back. And so far the fridge has been working fine on gas, which is brilliant. So it just needed a really good clean. I am curious though, I still am wondering if I need to replace the power board because it has been temperamental in the past, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it.